Hey team, it's Ripper here. Hope you guys are doing great. Got an awesome video today with the gearing. I had a request to do a review about it and what I thought about it. So before I begin, appreciate all those who have helped support the channel. We're on our way to 500 subscribers. If you guys like what we're doing here, like, subscribe, bell button below. And also, hey, if you don't like something, comment below. We'll definitely listen to it, have a great time talking about it. This is a great place to share, stories, talk about things that are really about sailing ships, shooting ships, and having a great time and building a community at the same time. So let's get at it. The gearing, one of the very first destroyers, I believe. It's one of the oldest DD destroyers lines out there, the American line. It's a tier 10, obviously. It's got the 127mm famous guns that just look cool and sexy on a destroyer. And that actually was one of the first destroyers that I got. I skipped past all of the other ones and I just went straight to gearing after grinding and getting free XP and so forth. And I just wanted to get it because it just looks so cool. It's one of those traditional looking destroyer class, either the gearing class or the Fletcher classes. They look both classes look really sexy to me, and I just like the design, the structure, the engineering in it. It's really awesome. But really, yeah. So overall, what do I think of the gearing? I thought it was good and cool back in the day, but now with everything coming out now with destroyer lines that you've seen, like I've been playing with the premium druids and the vampires and the Ragnars. We have even more HP now that have heals. As you notice, the gearing doesn't have heals. They got bigger guns now. Guns that can Citadel cruisers. You got guns that are cruiser-like caliber guns like the Ragnar. You got Elbing kind of style guns. We got tons of torpedoes and so forth. And HP pulls up to 30,000. I feel like the gearing has been, I guess the term is power crept or weakened, and not really as relevant as it used to be. Honestly, in my opinion, the gearing is primarily just a torpedo boat now. It's really just to sit off in the distance and just torp ships from a distance. As you can see, I built it to 16.5 kilometer torpedo ranges. They're okay torpedoes. They're not the stealthiest or whatever, but they do its job. No, I got spotted right here by that Bayard, so I got to run. Concealment's great, by the way. It's 5.9 if you build it, and I don't fire. And watch, I go off detection right there. So it's cool, but look what I did. I took so much damage. Took half of my damage is gone, and now I'm still taking damage with blind fire, and I have no way to heal. I made a mistake, and it's not really forgiving. So you got to play very conservative, as you've seen here with the gearing. The guns are nice. If you want to build on the guns, they're okay. But again, do you want to trade off in a gun battle? You lose a lot of HP in the process. Trust me, going against a bunch of gearings, and hopefully we get this nice little torpedo hit on John Barr. Look, 11,500. So, and causes a flooding. So they're okay torpedoes. I feel like this is like the American version of a Shimakaze with less torpedoes, but good concealment. It torps from a long distance, and it just has quick reload on the torpedo. So this is like the American style Shimakaze, if you want to call it that, where I just torp from a distance. The guns are really just for a backup in case a destroyer hunts me down and I have to switch to a knife fight. But that's really it. I have built this for what is it called, the gunboat build. The reload's decent, it's okay. The smoke is American smoke. It's long lasting, but you only get 3 of them. And once you pop it, man, it's gone. And it disperses for a long time, but you got to stay in it. And now in today's meta, sitting in smoke while shooting is not the greatest thing that you want to be doing. You always want to be on the move, or at least slow crawling, or in the smoke, if you will. I find that really nowadays, I do really well using the smoke to help other players, because I'm smoking up a whole wall. I'll go full throttle in gearing, and I'll pop smoke to cover a whole area, like this area right here, and let all my other teams shoot them while I spot, because my concealment is really great. And I found that I have really good success doing that, where I'm just literally in the back or in the near the middle, not really capping, but not really all the way back either, but I'm in the middle giving this wall or shield of smoke and also torping at the same time. So hopefully we get a nice good these look really juicy right here on the John Bart. And look at the distance. I mean, see the distance that these things can reach out. I built it for torpedo. You'll notice the build is very like 73 knot torpedoes, which is a little bit fast. And boom, RIP back to Porty. John Bart is gone, and we got our first kill of the day. And basically, again, torpedo boat. Do I want to use the guns? Not really, because my health is not sufficient to exchange in a gun battle right now. But my torps do a great deal of damage, and you notice majority of the damage comes from that. And again, my team's over here shooting while I'm spotting. I mean, the other team doesn't really have a destroyer in front of them. they can't really do much other than get spotted, get shot at, and now I'm just sitting back here and I'll pop smoke if needed. But again, firing torpedoes in the blind, and look at that. This wall of torpedoes is deadly. I mean, people don't realize they're coming until it's too late. And, you know, like I said, cruisers have a tough time turning, and boom, second kill of the day. R.I.P. Bayard. Back to the port you go. And, ooh, we get another free little hit right here. See, these things just keep on going. And do we get a free hit on the Minnesota? Boom, we do, and we get a flooding as well. Look at that. Nice 2 torpedo hits right now, 69,000 damage, and still ticking up. And now we're just hanging out here. We have 2 caps. We have the advantage. We really don't have to push in. And I am literally just kind of like free damaging here. Torpedo shots, just shooting, you know, pigs in a barrel, or what is it called? Fish in a barrel. That's the term. Pigs in a barrel. That sounds funny. Anyway, this is pretty much over. This game's kind of solidified. It was a quick game. I haven't had any other really good games in the gearing. I find that, again, the meta doesn't support, you know, going in, capping really hard with, you know, radar boats. A lot of gun boat builds nowadays that can really shred a gearing. I do it all the time. I mean, if I see a gearing, I just go straight at it because I know it can't really do anything but run away and smoke up. And now with hydro that's long distance, radar that's long distance, it's really it's not the greatest destroyer to cap and actually push in, or even gunboat anymore. It's really, like I said, this role right here is more for support role, where you just torp for free and you set smoke and you spot. I mean, that's really the bread and butter, I think, of the gearing nowadays. Is it okay? It's an okay destroyer. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just something that I don't really play. It's not my style of play anymore. But let me know what you think in the comments below. And we got this nice, sweet shot on the Minnesota. He can't really outrun these torpedoes, 73 knots, and he's a big hunk of chunk, and he's probably going to take one right to the side, and flood kill. Boom, there it goes, and we end the game. Again, hope you guys liked the video. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, bell button below. Appreciate all the support on our way to 500 subscribers. And again, you guys stay safe out there. And until next time, cheers.